This is your Fox 10 News Now update.
Hi, everyone. Eric Reynolds with your Fox 10 News Now update. We're continuing to follow breaking news out of Louisville, Kentucky. 2 police officers shot during massive protests. Police body cam footage shows the moments that shots rang out. 2 officers were shot during the unrest, both while responding to other reports of shots being fired. One person can be heard saying "officer down" while others run for cover. Both injured officers are in stable condition and a suspected shooter is in custody. The unrest follows a grand jury decision to not indict any officers for Breonna Taylor's murder, which happened earlier this year. The Mobile County District Attorney's Office saying that they are getting justice for a young mother gunned down in her car back in 2016. One of the 2 suspects in her murder found guilty. Mobile police say that Delana Anderson was headed down the I-10 service road when 2 people tried to carjack her, shooting her car 7 times, killing her. Israel Hall found guilty of felony murder. Assistant District Attorney Jennifer Wright fighting hard for this day.
This family holds a special place in my heart, and the family is an incredible family. She was an incredible person in our community, hardworking, innocent mother and daughter and friend, and it was a senseless loss for them, and not only them, but for the community as a whole.
Fox 10 News was there when Hall was taken to Metro a few years ago. He said that Antonio Lang was the one who pulled the trigger. Lang is charged with capital murder. No trial date has been set for him yet. It has been 2 weeks after Labor Day weekend, and Alabama leaders say that they still haven't seen a surge in COVID-19 cases. They say that while new cases are still being confirmed and more deaths have been recorded, Alabama's daily caseload, though, has actually gone down this month, even as testing has gone up. Now, health leaders say that they are optimistic about the state's progress during the pandemic. The president of the Alabama Hospital Association says that the mask mandate is making a big difference. The South Alabama Jaguar football team looking for a bit of redemption tonight. The Jags hosting the UAB Blazers on national TV. The Jags losing to the Blazers 35-3 last season in Birmingham. Now, both teams' starting quarterbacks will not be playing. Chance Lovertech getting the start for South instead of Desmond Trotter. Bryson Lucero starting for the Blazers instead of the former Spanish Fort player Tyler Johnston. Now, both teams head into tonight's game with a 1-1 record. Kickoff is set for 6:30 p.m. Meantime, visitors will have to wait a little longer before they can access the beaches in Baldwin County. Gulf Shores Mayor Robert Kraft confirming both Gulf Shores and Orange Beach will extend the visitor restriction until after Hurricane Sally. Now, those restrictions will now last until Friday, October the 2nd.
I'm meteorologist Michael White with your Fox 10 Storm Tracker report. That's a live look at the Storm Tracker radar shortly before 4:30 in the morning. And you can see some spots are dry, other spots are dealing with rain, working its way from offshore to onshore. What you're seeing west of Leakesville and Loosedale, this band of rain associated with a front that's going to work its way through. That'll knock the humidity values down a bit and dry us out just in time for that football game this evening and for a lot of outdoor plans. Rain mostly moderate with a few heavy pockets showing up just north of Hurley, right on the Jackson and George County lines across parts of southeastern Mississippi. Our rain coverage overall will be about 60%. There is going to be a minor severe weather risk for this morning because of the remnants of beta, which is on the Louisiana-Mississippi line and will continue working its way to the north and east. We're going to be in that warm, humid sector for the morning, so south winds pushing in, the air humid, and with the proximity of the low creating minor rotation inside some of those showers. That's what could end up creating the isolated tornado threat, but the good news is overall the risk is low. The severe risk zone is a level 1 out of 5, a marginal threat, and that does run from Mobile all the way to Dothan and up to parts of just south of Birmingham. So we're going to end up dealing with the risk enhancing a bit as we head into the afternoon with the daytime heating process. But by that time, most of the storms will be out of our area. Weather headlines for your Thursday. Rain chances increase, temperatures rise. What about sunshine? Well, we are going to end up getting a full batch of that as we get ready to close out the week and move into the weekend. On the Futurecast, we start to see the front rolling across parts of Mobile, Citronelle, and Chatham and Dauphin Island at 8 o'clock this morning. Then we'll see that band of rain shifting its way eastward, and as we go to about midday, you can see that from Mobile westward you're mostly dry, but there will be some showers lingering in places like Gulf Shores, Monroeville, and Evergreen. And as we go forward into 3 o'clock in the afternoon, most of the rain will be around Milton, Gulf Breeze, Evergreen, and other spots start to clear and get sunshine back. And by 7 o'clock in the evening, most spots are rain-free. Now, we could see some overnight rain firing off, but most of that will be in the southeastern quadrant of our area, mostly along the Florida Panhandle and the coastal sections of Mobile and Baldwin counties. And then by daybreak on Friday, even that begins to work its way out. Here's how the next 7 days are going to stack up. Highs are going to stay in the mid-80s. We will see rain chances decrease to the 20 to 30% range starting tomorrow through early next week. And then we get an even a more powerful cold front pushing in early next week that'll dry us out completely and knock the temperatures down as we get ready to wrap up the month of September. Highs will drop to the low 80s, mornings down to the low 60s. We'll talk more weather throughout the day right here on Fox 10 News Now.
Stay tuned to Fox 10 News throughout the day for the latest updates. This has been your Fox 10 News Now update.